Finally made it through 2019, and not the most exciting end to the year. I was hoping for like a nice sunny day or something to finish off the year, but you have to wait until the weekend to get the sunshine really back in full force here. Clouds, and more clouds today. Showers starting to form later this evening. Still, I think most of the evening, if you're outdoors for New Year's dinner, Eve, parties, whatever you're doing this evening, looks primarily dry in the evening, maybe a little bit of sprinkles, a little bit of light rain popping up now and then. Not a lot, though. But as we get toward midnight and later, the rain chances keep going up. And still, it looks like even late tonight, if you're out very, very, very late tonight, it gets wetter and wetter. And then all day tomorrow is a good chance for rain. It may rain an inch or two in some areas tomorrow. It's going to be a quite wet start to the day on New Year's Day. Temperatures right now kind of holding in the mid-60s in most areas. It's warmed up to 69 in Brownsville and still 64 in Edinburgh. I think the temperatures probably stuck at about this level the rest of the afternoon. As the clouds keep on thickening up, it's going to be hard to warm temperatures much higher than this, and they've only warmed up about maybe 6 or 7 degrees all day long so far. Across South Texas, a lot of clouds still rolling on in. You see thicker clouds also coming in, some higher clouds. As all this keeps on moving in, eventually there'll be enough moisture build up that we'll start to see some rain pop out of the clouds. And same situation we talked about yesterday. There's a storm system pretty far away, way back here along the west coast of Mexico. This is moving eastward, but you see all the clouds and moisture flowing ahead of it. As that storm system gets closer, it's going to help lift up the air more and kind of turn our clouds into some bigger clouds to give us a chance for some light rain beginning this evening, and then maybe some heavier rain in spots tomorrow. Rain chances still following about the same graph here. The rest of today, we're very close to zero through about sunset. Then it kind of just gradually climbs in the evening hours. But this will be very light sprinkles or showers toward midnight. I still think overall between now and midnight, we're talking, tiny amounts of rain, just a couple hundredths or so. Not enough to really do anything. But the chances of rain keep going up rapidly just after midnight. So if you are going to be out, we'll say expanding your New Year's party into New Year's Day by a few hours, it could start to get kind of wet more late tonight toward especially 2, 3, 4 in the morning. The rain should start to increase and spread out more, cover more areas. And then tomorrow, a really good chance for rain. You see by 6 a.m. is up to about 90% and then pretty wet all day long. So Future Track does show by 3 p.m. tries to show maybe a sprinkle or two, probably none of that hitting the ground initially. But by midnight, we're getting little pockets of drizzle and light rain. This is all very, very, very light stuff. But then it keeps on increasing overnight, and see most areas are covered in some light rain by 3 a.m. and then it picks up into a little bit of heavier pockets of rain during the day tomorrow, and even heavier by about this time tomorrow. So I think tomorrow, if you have plans, if you're going to sleep in, you're not going to miss much as far as nice weather. It should be raining on and off, probably more on than off most of the day. And with that, some areas could actually add up maybe 1, 2, maybe even close to 3 inches locally in some spots by tomorrow night. But this evening, again, if there is some rain around by 9 p.m. to midnight, primarily very light stuff, some sprinkles, maybe a light rain shower, but the chances of rain going up 20% at 9 p.m., 40% by midnight, and probably if you had to put 2 a.m. on there, it's probably more like 50 or 60% or so by then. So first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, last one of 2019, but it will be a little wet to start the new year. It looks like temperatures tomorrow holding in the 60s. Rain most of the day. There could even be a couple thunderstorms. We're not talking about severe storms, but a few flashes of lightning might be in there in the afternoon. And then on Thursday, there's still a bit of energy in the atmosphere coming through. Could cause some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm in spots on Thursday. I think by about 7 or 8 p.m., the rain kind of cuts off, and then we're setting up for nice weather. Some sunshine on Friday, a few high clouds, a high of 73, and then some nice sunny days for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s, and dry weather. A beautiful, beautiful start to the first weekend of 2020 shaping up. You just have to get through with the rain late tonight and Wednesday especially. We'll keep tracking it here on Channel 5 News at noon.